Welcome back, everybody, to Chapter 2 of The Case of the Drowned Ledger, Blood on the Docks. So we last left our PI and our PI's team in a dock house, kind of retrofitted into an office for some bookie. Maybe he's not a bookie, but he's a guy who knows things about people that he probably should not know. And we found his waterlogged corpse mumbling something in his watery words, and you just shot him dead again. Silas, describe your character for us and take us away.
Silas reholsters his 25 automatic pistol back in his shoulder holster. He is 29 years old and a resident of the city. By chosen profession, he is a gambler. So he is immaculately dressed for the correct social situation. He plays in games from the upper rich crust, rubbing elbows with politicians, all the way down to taking the dock workers' pay on payday. And
Oh,
he is
fiend. A
he is
fiend.
a he prides himself on being an honest gambler and doesn't tolerate cheating. Would never tolerate being called a cheater. He is very lucky and he's very skilled at gambling. Um, and he very consciously is a social chameleon. So he has the ability to kind of size people up and understand them and be able to adjust his personality um, to their comfort. Makes him easy likable and easily trustable. Um, it's been said that although he wins a lot more than he loses, everybody at his table enjoys playing poker with him and really honestly doesn't don't they don't mind losing to him. So
In his opinion or their opinion?
uh, it's been
Well,
said. It
Dr.
depends on the hand.
Hedges, describe your character for us
All
and
right,
his current mental state, please.
will do.
Hell yeah.
So we've got a college professor, William Allister Hedges,
Alistair,
42
hell yeah.
years, 42 years old, moderate height, a bit on the hefty side. Uh, he's a jovial type of individual, happy-go-lucky, uh, very inquisitive and studious. Sort of underwhelming as a academia type in that his real passion is to be a paranormal investigator. But let's put a pin in that because he just got his first taste of it. And
Excuse me, I'm not there.
so he basically uh, likes hanging around with these guys because he sees them as being the cool dudes. They're in the know. They've got they're all about the action and the what's going on. Whereas he's stuck in a classroom explaining ancient history to a bunch of freshmen who are just forced to be there to fulfill a credit. But so his lifelong passion was to get out here and see what the real paranormal experience was all about. And he just got a face full of it here with his first encounter with a zombie. He is pretty shaken up. He uh, totally lost his wits, fired off a round at this thing. Fortunately, not hitting one of his compatriots, but barely grazing the target. Uh, And then once the other gentleman had dealt with the issue and our zombie had sort of just melted into the floor, our stalwart professor lost his lunch. And right now he's sitting there just shaking in his shoes, trying to pull his life together because he really, really did not think through what he was going to come face to face with.
So, Mr. Hall, describe a character for us.
Caden Hall is, well, he almost became fish food, I guess, so to speak. Uh, kind of tall, kind of young, especially compared to our dear professor over there. Uh, and he's probably soaked with both water and gray matter and whatever else this thing had seeping out of him. Um, to call him kind of shaken up is, well, shaken up wouldn't be the right word, but at the moment, he's borderline catatonic, as because he was not expecting what just happened to happen. He'd seen his share of shit, both as a PI and a veteran, but seeing something like that up close and almost having it touch you is still something you're not prepared for.
Nope.
His trench is, soaked through. His hat's probably ruined. Those things aren't really made for that kind of wet. Um, his cigarettes probably got the brunt of it with all the splashing about, which kind of sucks because he just bought that pack. Uh, and as soon as he gets access to his facilities again, he's probably getting the flask off his hip and draining the damn thing. So yeah.
All right, gentlemen, the floor is yours.
All right.
So Lucky see. Oh,
Oh, I
go
was just
ahead.
about to say, I think Lucky was the one that had found the ledger. So I wasn't sure if you were going to take up with that or.
Yeah, I've got the ledger in my hand, and I see Caden like look at his pack of wet cigarettes and crumple them up and stick them back in his pocket and kind of looking dejected. So I go ahead and open up my pack and toss it over to him. You earned this.
Caden actually won't even register that you toss him at him at first. So they're actually going to hit the floor, which is going to kind of suck. But he'll hear that, he'll see that, he'll like fumble to catch it, he'll miss. Um, he'll bend down to pick him up. Is it just water on the floor, or is it still all of it?
Uh, it's mostly water in him. He kind of disintegrated.
Yeah.
Imagine if a person didn't have any bones left and they're just a don't lose your lunch, but a gelatinous pool of what was once humanity, dressed in like work clothes and a trench coat.
Yeah. So yeah, he'll pick up the cigarettes, probably and miss something that should not be touched by human hands. Um, Luckily Zippos even back then were pretty waterproof, so he'll pop a cigarette out, put it between his lips and light it. Uh, he'll grab his flask, take a pull of that, put that back, and then he'll finally actually take a look around the rest of the room, uh, and take account of what's going on.
Uh, like the previous scene as I described it, it looked like he was he was repeatedly moving crates from one end of the room to the other, and there that inner door, like I described, it's like that two-story office above a kind of a warehouse storage area. Um, that inner door is kind of creaked open there in this in the middle of the conflict there. Um, so following these muddy boot prints as he was shuffling around, shambling around in his undead state, uh, like maybe he was bringing things up from below or moving things down up from the office down to the warehouse below. It looked like he was kind of doing this like loop of from the desk to the shelves to the door going downstairs back up to the desk. It almost like this is, I mean, he's a zombie, right? He's like his last memories of life was to do that loop, trying to work, trying to do that. And that's probably some of the tragedy there in Unlife. He's still attempting to do his job.
Although that kind of thought strikes us. I'm going to have to ask Mr. Secretary to review the minutes from the previous session. Did we have a photograph of some crates that we had taken to the pawn shop and he read the address on it?
Yes, and that's how we came to this location.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
the crates had in a foreign language been marked for arrival at this location.
Okay. All right. Silas is still avoiding where the body was. He doesn't want to be any part of that. Just is not going to look at it, just kind of, steps around it sort of thing. But what I want to do is, why don't you trade with me? Give me the photograph of the crates, and I'm going to give you the ledger. And I think if you could skim the ledger a little bit, then Hayden and I can keep a lookout, make sure that there's no other things coming out. I don't know, in case there was more than one, right? But I want you to skim through the ledger and just see what you can figure out.
All right, so I shakily take the ledger from you, and all right, okay, yeah,
Go to I think there's a desk in here. Why don't you go to the desk and just, that way we can keep an eye on the situation.
all right, I'll see what I can find in here. So I go take a seat and I start turning through the pages, trying to focus on what's in there, but still a little bit out of it.
And what was the what was the significance of the crates again? I don't even remember what the reference was. Why did we have a photograph of crates?
Because they were being shipped.
Where did we find the photograph? Was it
In
the
his
safe?
home office.
Home office.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna show it to Hayden and say I think this might be worth looking for these boxes. I mean, it's maybe another lead.
Well,
Or
I'm going to kind of look around and be like, well, we were told to find him and the ledger. We kind of did both.
well,
So
the
I
way
guess
I look at it, if she's going to be taking over his business or possibly inheriting his business, at least you know, we could let her know that we found these crates and there's a picture of them on the desk.
Yeah.
Somebody killed him for some reason when they did whatever this is. He obviously had some type of brain injury and was able to escape his torture.
Okay. Um, sorry, Mike, were you going to say something?
No, I was just letting Silas go.
Okay.
Because he's actually trying to mull over, I guess, how he's going to tell Claire,
Lara.
Clara, sorry, uh, how he's even going to tell Clara what happened to her brother.
So, Dr. Hedges, you're going through uh this ledger, and there's a lot of names in here. And a lot of this information, especially some of the names you're not familiar with. Um, you don't know these people. But an antiquarian, Professor Hieronymus Talbot, uh, is a professor of archaeology and anthropology. Um, one of your seniors at the university is in here a few times, and um, la 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 la, what's her fucking name? Evelyn Durant. She comes up plenty. Evelyn Durant is a wealthy woman. She's kind of an eccentric. She likes to host a lot of dinner parties. Um, and you're going through this. You're sitting at Renshaw's desk, right? And there's several letters from Durant about the shipment um, of star, quote unquote, star coded uh, freight. And you keep coming across this symbol. If I can get my computer to share, can you see this?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that all you're actually seeing in share screen? Or do you see the
Yeah.
rest of my phone? Okay.
No, no, that's all we
Yeah.
see.
Okay. You keep coming across that symbol. Now, I'm going to ask the rest of the party, the rest of the investigative team, do any of you guys go downstairs? Or are you guys just kind of milling around the office?
Um, okay, so this was gonna be when it was my turn to go.
This
What I
was
was
this
gonna
is
say.
all happening all at the same time, mind you.
Right. So I've got the photograph of the crates and I'm gonna start looking at the crates that are up here and see if this gobbledygook uh hieroglyphics matches up on these crates at all.
Oh yeah, of course. These are the same things that have been photographed, of course.
So these crates are the ones in the photograph.
As far as you're aware, yes.
Are they like crates, like wooden crates that are nailed shut?
The ones up here are. I'll say that much.
I look around, is there a wrecking bar or a crowbar?
Not in the office, no.
Okay. Um, I tell Caden, I'm like, hey, I want to pop open these crates as long as we're here.
All
All
right.
right.
I'm gonna put this in chat if it'll allow. Yes, it will.
So no crowbars or tools up here.
No, it looks like this office is just that. It's an
Right, just an
office.
office.
Um,
Yeah, Caden will he'll since we're poking around still, he's actually going to shut the outside door that they came in from initially,
okay.
and yeah, he'll make his way downstairs, see if he can find any tools down there.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
as you open up that door, what, Terry?
We're both going.
Okay, cool. You're both like, oh, yeah. All right. So, as you, sorry, this is really fucking excited for a moment. You
Last time
open
we
up.
split the party, someone almost died. Just remember that.
Oh, you're gonna leave Dr. Hedges at the fucking table. Okay, all right.
That's why we shut. That's why I shut the door.
Do you lock the door?
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
dumb.
I need to make sure of these
I
things.
would have fine. Just if you want to go through this shit, I'm actually
Hell
gonna
yeah.
poke my head out the door first, see if there's anything or anyone around.
Uh, it is a spooky, foggy night in on the channel of that yeah that dark sea there.
Okay.
There's a low fog again, like a Smashing Pumpkins music video. I love me some Smashing Pumpkins. I have to say it. It's a disease. I have to say it every time I describe a fog. Um,
My wife went to high school with them.
oh my God, did she really?
Yeah. I think they
Smash.
were a couple years older there, but
Oh
yeah,
my God,
yeah, if
that's
you look them
so
up,
cool. Ha!
they're from yeah.
Okay. All right. Anyway, so you get to that door, you kind of creak the door open. Yeah, it's fucking obnoxious and it's deafening in the silence here. Um, the only sound that you guys have is maybe some of the faint, distant fucking wind coming off of the channel. Uh, maybe some dripping off somewhere. Um, Dr. Hedge is going through some of the papers, trying to steady his nerves. Uh, a hip flask comes out as he takes a pull and steadies himself there. You just keep seeing this star come across, and it's like, oh, the star, the secret society of the drowned star, or some cult of the drowned star, something like this. Fucking, what's the hell? Who are the hell are these people? And you keep thinking to yourself, I should probably talk to Talbot about this. And you guys, as your companions leave the door creaks open, and you get to the top of the fucking stairs, and we hear a splash from below. What do you do? Again, like I had described previously, like a trout jump, a trout splash, but
Right.
not trout. We're talking body.
Yeah.
I
I'm
I
I'm I'm
crouch.
I'm going to
We're all excited. We're all fucked up. Ugh.
right. I'm going to watch for just like an extra second or two, and then I'm gonna shut the door. Did the door open in or out? I don't think we ever actually
Um,
covered that
it
before.
opened into the office that you guys are standing in.
Oh, good, just the way I wanted it.
Okay.
We're gonna shut the door.
Okay.
We're gonna lock the door.
Aw.
I'm gonna put a crate in front of the door.
You guys are no fun.
Hey, you asked me. You want a clarification. We're gonna clarify. You could have left it alone and you could have fucked with us. No, you want a clarification.
I'm about to fuck with you. Don't just
Yeah.
you just wait.
What else
All
is
right.
new? What else is new?
Well, while he's doing that, then I crouch and I'm like listening and I'm trying to focus, trying to sense any movements or any noises.
Make me an
Down
awareness
below.
test.
I will.
Damn right you will. If I remember from last session, you've got like a +5 in awareness.
I've got a +3, so that's a 13.
Okay. 13 total.
Yep.
Uh, Hang on. Ah, damn. Okay. You hear like shoes or boots on cobblestone somewhere outside, like out front of the building if you guys are like kind of towards the back of the building.
Okay. I I motioned at Caden. And then I'm just gonna stay crouched where I'm at and keep listening.
Okay. Yeah, no, the movement stops.
Are we on like the top of the stairs to go down?
You guys retreated back into the office. There, you guys don't know what the hell's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, me and you were getting ready to go downstairs from the inside.
You heard a splash, and then Hall just shut the door and put a crate in front of it. And you
Okay. All
guys are
right.
just
All right.
now holed up in this office.
So the professor looks up from his ledger perusing, seeing them step through the door, then step back, and then in barricading the door. Caden, is there something I need to know about?
I'm just tired of surprises today, okay?
How
Keep
loudly
it,
are we speaking right
keep
now?
it down. Keep it-
Everyone make a defense test.
Okay, what factors come into this?
That is 2d8 plus any bonus from evasion plus your cunning modifier.
Okay.
Hey, Smitty, when I told you there's some shit for you guys to deal with, remember what I said?
Yeah. My total's 17.
Awesome. Awesome. I really needed that.
Yeah, you're gonna love this one. I rolled snake eyes.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No! Fuck! Oh, Terry, what?
Yeah.
What, Mike, what did you roll?
15.
Oh my God, no! Oh shit. Okay, all right. We're doing this. So recap of like the last 30 seconds in the scene. Uh Dr. Hedges takes a seat at Renshaw's desk and he's kind of going through his papers. He's keep seeing this star, the image that I put in chat there. And hopefully the audience saw a little bit of that too. And you keep seeing two names pop up, Professor Talbot and E. Durant. Um, Towards the back of the ledger, there's a bunch of pages ripped out, and there's notes, like some like personal jottings of something Clara deserves better. They promised that the debt would be forgiven. And then like really, really watered down, like really smudged out ink that you can barely read, um, in kind of a crabbed, very disturbed handwriting. It says, "The watery dreams won't stop." Um, and the stone figure in the basement still sings to me as the front wall of the office explodes with gunfire. Um, so rewind a few moments from there. We see the audience sees Professor Hedges sit down. He's going through papers. Um, Hall takes Mercer to the office door that goes down to the warehouse below. You open up the door, or excuse me, you open up the door towards you, and you're about to take that first step and a half across the threshold there, and we hear I keep calling it a trout jump, but a trout does not make that type of sound. We're talking a body hitting the water, making that sound. And you retreat back into the door and back into the office. You shut the door, move the crate into the way of the door, and the guns come out. I'm just gonna give that to you. The guns come out. Pause, pause, pause. And then the back wall, or actually the front wall, from your perspective of the office, just Swiss cheese. And Terry rolled a crit fail on his defense test. Okay. How? Hang on. Hang on. Uh,
It's wrong to be excited. I'm
it's
just gonna
very
say
fucking
that.
wrong to be excited. It's extremely goddamn wrong. Uh, I um roll.
He's reminding me of that meme right now. Oh no!
That's
I'm in danger.
or you sound really pumped. Oh no,
Oh
I'm
no!
bummed. That's terrible. All right. Um uh uh hey Lucky. Uh
You hear that? 24 points of luck you just rolled out.
yeah, no. No, not on crit fails.
No, I
Uh
know.
uh um you're gonna die. Um
No, I won't.
you don't think you're gonna die?
Nope.
Explain.
I'll let you finish rolling dice first.
Uh you can't use your ability on critical fails, sir. Yeah,
Where does it say that?
I will tell
Where
you
does
that
it?
much. That is a critical, man. Um
Uh,
you've got 19
it
points of damage coming in.
it literally does not say that.
If I allowed you to negate a critical fail, that would be the most powerful ability in the system.
Well, I can still be in further combat. I mean, this is just my one get out of jail free card for the session. Damn it. That's
Okay.
what was going to be the ace up my sleeve.
All right, man.
I,
It-
well, no, I don't want to,
you narrate for me how you take so much lead and then survive right now.
well, not only survive, but the charlatan forces the attacker to reduce their damage to one
Okay.
instead of rolling normally. So
Okay.
ba- basically, how about this? You rewind the tape. We're
Okay.
over there. We hear the splash. We move the boxes, and as the doctor is making exclamations and saying he's got something, and I'm trying to calm him down, I lose my balance, and I go trip, 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 sploosh, and I step.
You're but you're also gonna take bonus damage from the fail. And
Okay,
that's not gonna save you from that. So, all right. Okay. If that's the case, if I'm reducing that to one, since you're gonna bitch about it, um, you're gonna take 9 total then.
Okay. So basically, I happened to like stumble at the last second, and I end up getting shot as I was already tripping, and I just didn't. I mean, I'm hurt. I'm down on the ground
Mm,
with 3 vitality left.
hmm Where did those bullets land in your body?
Um, Arm, shoulder, and my left hip. The left side of my body was all hit.
Okay. Well, all right, all right. You have 3 left. Okay, you're in the quick then. That's well, shit. All right, all right.
It's better than outright dying,
I know. It's -2 to everything.
right?
Um, I believe Caden has the highest uh reaction, I believe. Is the party going first or is the op going first?
Uh, I think we're gonna go first.
Yep.
Um, I'm gonna look at Hedges and which Hedges is probably freaking out at this point because oh my God, gunfire again.
Yep.
Uh, I'm gonna try to get him to come over to Lucky. Um, if I look a long shot here because the fucking 20s and 30s. If I look around the room, do I see anything resembling a first aid kit?
Hell no.
Didn't think so. Yay. Um,
Does anyone have grades in medicine at all?
No,
No, he's not that kind of doctor.
no,
right.
he's a academic and yeah, no combat background, no, yeah.
Is this character based on Brody from the Indiana Jones movie?
Yes,
Oh, okay, there you go. I was gonna say. Okay, okay. But Brody isn't inept though. He's just kind of not worldly.
well, no, but
How would you describe him?
Brody was again, he was an academic who dreamed of doing the adventurous stuff.
Oh, that's the difference. All right.
And but he really wasn't that talented at doing the adventure stuff.
Ah, okay.
you know, uh, uh, one of my favorite scenes. He has the book, and he's an expert in world travel and 1,000 languages, and you'll never find him. And we cut to the scene where he's trying to very ineptly in English because he doesn't speak the local language, ask for directions. So yeah, no, that was exactly the inspiration.
All right, Hall, what's going on?
So
Mercer just got filled full of lead.
right. So basically that entire wall just got fucking loaded up.
Yep.
Um, besides the gunfire, do I hear anything like them?
I don't think you can hear anything.
True.
All right,
Fair,
so
fair point. Fair point.
yeah, is this was a spray and then it stopped, or is this continuous gunfire still going on?
Oh no, he let me describe it further for you. For those of us familiar with firearms, at least the characters, and some of the players, someone's got um uh, a machine gun out there. Someone's got a Tommy gun. street sweeper, whatever slang you want to use for it. And he mag dumped about half the mag into that door, into that front wall, and then stopped. So your ears are still fucking ringing,
Right.
and if anything else is to be heard, well, you currently aren't hearing anything
All right.
besides the ringing.
So what do I need to roll to see if um, Hedges can get enough presence of mind to run over and grab Silas and try to drag him back
Uh,
behind that desk?
I won't make you roll anything for that. If that's what you want to do this turn, go for it.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, when he sees Silas go down, uh, he's immediately going to run over and grab him and drag him back behind the desk to try to get him behind cover.
Uh, are we? Would this be something that Dr. Hedges would? Let me actually ask before I tell you what to do or say otherwise. Is there any thought in Dr. Hedges' mind where he would consider fleeing, like running away?
I'm going to sit here and say no at this point.
Okay.
He's already been through one gunfight. He's been through a zombie fight. If the cut and run was going to happen, it would have happened.
Already? Okay.
He's
Um,
frozen up. He's shaken up. He's thrown up. But the way I'm reading it is he's actually starting to develop a little bit of a thicker skin now. It's like part of his brain sitting there going, you know what?
I can do this.
After zombies, getting shot at is pretty blasé. I'm okay with this. So
Okay. I was gonna say if it was anything else like he would consider running away, I'd be like, well, roll, make a self-control
right.
test. But if that's not an option for him, then no, by all means, if that's your turn, then go for it. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm thinking, again, seeing a man down, his basic instinct's going to be to try to help.
Okay.
there is also the fact of his only two routes of escape. One is blocked, and one leads into the gunfire. So,
Right.
um, also when Hedges starts dragging Lucky away, Caden's going to look at him and be like, "Call the cops." Yep, get back up here.
Oh my God.
Tell him. Tell him. Be he just gonna say call the cops, hoping that Hedges, being a professional and getting himself where he is going to be like, hey, we're at this location. A detective is being shot at right now. Because I don't have enough time to say all that out loud.
All right.
Because I'm going to tell you to call the cops, then I'm going to turn and see if I can see this son of a bitch and fire back.
All right. So I get Lucky
See it.
undercover, and then I'm going to grab for the phone. Is the phone still intact?
Oh, God damn it. Don't ask those questions. It's either it is or it isn't. We'll see if Renshaw actually has a fucking
want me
phone.
to make a luck roll on that one?
Sure. You want to make a luck roll? Go for
All
it.
right. So how does the luck roll work here now on this one? D100, right?
Yeah, no, I don't here. I'm gonna say whether if he does or doesn't.
All right.
Smitty, odd or even?
I'm going to go even.
Oh, fuck, he does have a phone. Hell yes.
Ooh, there we go.
Now it doesn't fucking work.
See, that would be the comedy of it, though. He grabs the phone to make the call, and it
Line's
just falls
dead.
apart in his hand.
cords all frayed on one end.
Yeah.
Hey, Terry.
The base is all fucking wet.
Yes.
If it is or isn't odd or even
Odd.
odd, because of course. Um, so with the pulpy humor of a noir adventure, no, you're like, oh yeah, no, call the fucking cops. You get over there, you pick up the phone fucking falls apart on you. And so we have the scene of Dr. Hedges holding well, like the fucking receiver and like you describe actually what happens.
All
This is
right.
your noir adventure here.
There you go. So he gets Lucky back over to the desk to get him some cover. And of course, he heard Caden make the reference to calling the cops. He reaches up, grabs the phone, and so he's sitting there with it in his lap, smacking on the receiver to try to get the operator to respond. And nothing's happening. And all of a sudden, he looks down and realizes that the thing is shot to pieces. There's no way this thing is going to be able to make a phone call. And he looks up at Clayton and holds up the busted remnants and goes,
Ah, fuck. This combat just got awesome. Um, uh, there is another burst of machine gun fire, but from what looks to be the um, um, um uh the side
Yeah.
of the building that had the catwalk that you guys went up to get to the office.
Is
So,
the guy who fired the first time still within sight then, or
oh no, you guys, it's through the wall. You guys don't see that he's basically suppressing fire through a wall, sir.
oh okay.
You got to leave the building, don't, to go see anybody. Um, I'm gonna have everyone roll defense tests again. Uh, Terry, tell me what you roll, and I'll figure something out here. Son of a bitch.
Next. Uh, let's double check my
12.
12. God damn it.
15.
15. Oh, well, Dr. Hedges. All right. All right.
16.
16? All right, cool.
Yep.
Uh, uh, so Hall is going to take 4 points of damage, as he can describe for us, how that affects you. And you hear steps on the catwalk coming up, like towards you, but outside the building.
Okay. Yeah, so if it was coming from the side, then kind of like with Lucky, he'll probably get hit in his left side.
Hmm.
He was not yet crouching down, so we'll say it was probably like left thigh. Not quite the hip, but still enough that he's not going to walk right for at least a little bit at the moment. Um, did that door have a window or was it just solid?
Uh, the outside door to the office.
Yes, the one that I locked.
Um, yes, that one. No, excuse me, does not have a door. Excuse me.
Does not have a window.
Yeah, yes, that. Thank you. Wow. It doesn't have a door. The door doesn't have a door. It's just a fucking archway. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, right.
You locked an archway. Wonderful.
Which is somehow blocked and locked right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm okay. I
We were
haven't
all
been
there with
drinking,
you.
I promise.
Yeah, right.
Englishman.
I'm actually going to uh start going down the stairs to
into
the first
the
floor.
workshop. Okay, all right.
Yes.
Staying inside the
But
building.
yes, staying inside the building. I'm going to start going down.
Yep.
But I'm only going to go down a couple steps.
Yep.
That way I can see if he either bursts his way through or shoots his way through. Because as soon as he does, I'm popping his ass.
Okay. You go. So you're moving the crate out of the way of the
No,
door
no.
and then going through.
The door, the crate was on the door going outside.
So you're actually leaving the building, going onto the catwalk.
No. There's 2 doors in the room, right?
No.
One going outside, one going downstairs.
Yes.
Yeah. The one going outside is currently shut, locked, and blocked.
Then what about the one inside?
The one inside is the one that me and Lucky had opened and was getting ready to go downstairs before we got shot at.
Right. That
So
was the
I'm
one that you
going-
put a crate in front of.
No, I put the crate in front of the one going outside the catwalk.
Oh,
Okay.
I misunderstood too. I
Yeah.
thought you had put the crate
Okay,
in front of
so-
the one.
I
going
We're going to
understood
back up a
this way.
second here then.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
going to back up a second. Here.
Let's clarify. All right.
When
'Cause,
you
yeah,
asked
I wrote
me,
it down wrong.
okay. So when you asked me if we were going downstairs,
Yes.
and you asked me if I shut the door to the catwalk, I looked outside, heard the trout, said, "We're
No,
not dealing with."
Okay, no, pause here. I was talking about the inside door going to the workshop below.
I thought you were talking
That-
about outside. And like,
No.
okay, that's
So,
our miscommunication
what-
then.
Like big fucking point is there is obviously because of the sound the sounds that you've heard an opening to the water below the building.
Okay,
Do we understand now?
okay,
Okay, yes.
shit.
So, let me ask this. You locked the outside door.
Yes,
That door is locked. We have not interacted with that door at all.
since locking
Lock-
and unblocking it, no.
Locked door. We go to the inside door to work. We're going to call the workshop door.
Right.
We go to the workshop door. You guys walked into the workshop or onto the landing above. You got to go down the stairs. You heard the trout jump inside. You guys came back into the office, closed that door, locked it, put a crate in front of that door.
Okay.
Okay.
And then gunfire, and then that's where we're at. So, what do you want to do now that we've clarified that? I probably did not describe it properly, and I apologize for that.
No,
It to me it sounded like we were hearing the trout sound at the outside water.
So
Right.
I was trying to showcase the trout jump as a fucking weird thing inside.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
even
Say-
when
and I specifically didn't say anything because I was being too subtle, and I apologize for that.
well, because also to exacerbate that, when
Mm.
Hedges looked outside the door when we were first there, outside, like the catwalk outside,
Yes,
you had mentioned the trout jump then as well.
exactly.
So that's why I
Yes.
thought, okay, that's outside water,
Right.
which is why I was like, we're not dealing with anything coming inside, hence the door being locked and blocked.
Right.
right.
But now
Now
we know
we
it
are on
was
the same
actually a
page.
sound inside to begin with.
It sounds like you haven't seen anything, but you're pretty positive that there is access to the channel below the building now. Not now, but there has always been. You just discovered that.
Right. Well,
Okay,
shit.
I guess last point of clarification then,
Yes.
where is the gunfire? What wall is the gunfire coming from?
Initially, it was coming from the front of the building, like the street side.
Okay,
Okay. And looking at the front of the building, I described a catwalk that you guys took on the right-hand side of the building that goes up the side of the building, wraps around that back corner, and goes into the office on what, from our perspective from the street, is the office on the second story above the workshop. So, uh, the second burst of gunfire is coming from this perspective, that right-hand side of the building on the catwalk.
Gotcha.
Are we good now?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Perfect.
think so.
I've been pulling a lot of information back and not telling a lot because of the mystery, and I'm trying to keep it. I'm not trying to give you too much spoilers. I'm trying to keep it good for you guys. I
Right.
apologize for not clarifying properly.
Well, if it's any consolation, either through dumb luck or whatever, I actually heard everything the way you meant it to be taken.
Yeah. And
Oh, did
and
you?
I-
Did you?
I
Okay.
heard-
Okay.
That's
All
why
right.
I said when
And I
you
heard
started
Mike's
going,
version,
hold on,
so-
no, you got it the door's wrong, and I went, well, then I wrote it down wrong because I wrote everything down the way you're saying it. Even
Okay.
that, I put in the notes, how is there a splash inside the warehouse?
See that there. See that's yes. Thank you. Thank you. So, all right. Are we good now? I'm sorry to completely break the immersion here, but that was really important. Mike, are you good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, cool. Now what do you want to do, Mike?
Shit.
I know.
Right? Now it feels like a damn if I do, damn if I don't type mentality.
Yep. How you
I'm
doing,
act-
Silas? Oh, sorry. Go.
Right. No, I'm still gonna open the door to the landing, like to go like where we would go down to the workshop.
Yes. The inside door.
The inside door, yes.
Yes.
Because I'm going to God damn it. Fucking thoughts.
Yep. If
Because
you gotta
I'm
compose yourself, go for it.
Yep. Inside door is open,
Yes.
and I can see into that area.
Yes.
I'm still going to put myself over that threshold,
Yep.
so I am not within line of fire, basically.
Yes.
But I'm going to yell out to the assailant outside the outside door. Detective, put your gun down.
Okay.
And now, if the son of a bitch tries coming through that door, I'm still gonna fucking pop his ass.
Okay. Okay. As you're opening that, like, so you move the crate out of the way and you're opening that door and you peek your head in, right? The inside door.
Yeah.
You're about to say your thing, say your piece, when you hear shouting from the street and then more gunfire. But it's not at y'all. Like, there's now a full-blown gunfight out in the street in front of this building.
Shit.
Hedges and Mercer in the office will hear some heavy boot prints, heavy footfalls run down the alley, the catwalk that I was describing previously, down to the streets. You don't hear anything, and then more machine gun fire. What do you guys do?
Can I see anything in the workshop?
It's currently, it's in the middle of the night. No, you won't see anything.
No.
There's no lamps on. There's one, I'm going to say maybe there is one. Yes, there is one lamp in the office. I'm just going to say you guys probably have flashlights because
Yeah.
no PI does not have a flashlight. So you have an electric torch. You can investigate as need be. Um, a stray bullet will come through the wall periodically, so I'm gonna say be careful if you're doing this.
Yeah. I'm going to do it probably crouched.
Okay.
Just that way to, minimize being shot at, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll hit my flashlight, shine it down there, make my way actually to the ground floor if at all possible, um, and turn on whatever lamps or light sources are on down there.
Okay. Uh yeah, you can get the light on. And you are now in a workshop. Well, excuse me, in a warehouse full of crates that have that star swirly star pattern. And uh you're standing next to a crate that is open, and I will describe to you what you see. Uh, you see what looks like a mermaid Venus. Inside the crate is a carved coral idol, half wrapped in seaweed, seemingly unable to dry. Like it's- like the idol itself sweats. Uh, Depicting a mermaid with a mane of tentacular hair, with enormous breasts and her arms up, palms out, cupping her breasts, with her tail curled underneath her, almost in a lotus sitting position of meditation. The coral gray stone is flecked with green algae and like there's some scarlet colored stone amongst the algae and the green. So we're looking at like coral gray with algae green and scarlet. Her waist is demurely wrapped in a seaweed skirt, and her breasts are presented shamelessly. Now, make me a corruption save. In Call of Cthulhu, this would be a sanity check because ladies don't have tentacular hair, and people uh don't think mermaids exist.
Okay, my bad. I thought this was an idol of a mermaid. Are you saying he's seeing an actual mermaid?
No, he sees an idol of a mermaid. I'm saying people don't think mermaids exist.
Okay.
16.
16, you will take 2 points of corruption save and corruption, temporary corruption, and your vitality will be reduced by 2. Uh, how you want to give me a brief soliloquy here. How's Hall doing right now
Um,
as a bullet buzzes through the fucking front wall?
you know, smashes through a box.
Yep.
Um, Caden's not. I mean,
Not
he's not as bad as Lucky is upstairs right now, but he's not doing the best. Um, Nearly got killed by a you know watery zombie thing that looked like it was out of a bad D movie zombie flick. Uh, took a bullet, which is I mean isn't new, but it still sucks. Watched his friend take a lot of bullets, and now he's looking at some weird idol thing, and his brain just says, "I think we're done for the day," which is probably why he kind of snapped a little there. Uh, he and like in a weird fit of probably temporary insanity, he'll actually laugh, like just laugh out loud, seeing this thing. One, just because the absurdity of it. I mean, yeah, mermaids don't exist, but we've heard the sailors' tales, especially being on the docks. Uh, the tentacularness of it is weird. Um, but then he's also reminded of talking to the pawnbroker, and the pawnbroker saying that now that we know Miles tried to sell some idol to him before, and so part of Caden's brain is like, "Oh, yay! It's like a plague. We're all fucked," and he just laughs out loud to himself. Probably right at the moment where there's like no machine gun fire either, so they even hear it outside. Just the high pitched laughter of someone who just is fucking done with sanity and life for the day.
Okay. Uh, what do you do when you notice that the address on the crate is addressed to an E. Durant? Somewhere in it's got a consignment, um, a list consignment label that reads artifacts to the Heights, quote unquote, um, addressed to an E. Durant.
Uh, once once he calms his ass down a little bit, he will recognize that that name has popped up more than once.
Hmm.
Um, and so his detective mindset will kind of peek back through, and he'll be like, "All right, we definitely gotta go talk to Durant if we make it out of here, because this isn't right, or it's weird at the very least."
Okay.
Hedges, you figured would have gotten stuff like this. He's into this stuff.
Well, he has noticed that the head of the archaeology department, Talbot, is mentioned all over the place.
Yep.
So, yes, that is something he wants to talk to you about when people aren't trying to shoot me.
Uh-huh. What what are you guys gonna do? We kind of effectively knocked one third of the party out, at least incapacitated them.
Is
How
Silas
what's that?
is Silas conscious or is
Oh,
he out?
yeah,
How is Silas doing?
well, so camera view changes and you're getting a POV from Silas's eyes. He opens up his eyes and you can tell from the angle he's laying on the floor and everything is sideways. And as his eyes are not quite focusing and they're kind of moving around, you hear the muffled cries and talking of the other two, but it comes in through the speakers as almost really muffled from the gunshot, and he's just trying to right himself. Everything is still shaky yet, and he just says out to people, "Help me."
All right.
"Help me."
Paul, you are still down on the first floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides all the crates, what else is down here?
That's it. They're just storing whatever the hell these things are. Um,
Is it,
do you want to inspect everything? Or,
besides bullet holes, is the front door still shut?
oh yeah, this thing's locked up tight.
Okay. Um, is there a phone down here?
Is there a phone down here? That's a good fucking question. Uh, hey, Smitty, odd or even?
Even.
Nope, there's no phone down here.
No phone down here.
Evidently this is a one phone building in the 20s.
God damn it. Shit. Windows.
There's a front window. I'll say there's a front window, but
Okay.
it's been broken out, shot out, all that good stuff.
Right.
You look out there and you see like street lights and then like the flashes of like muzzle bloom or muzzle flash, excuse me.
Okay. I'm assuming it's too dark, and with the flashes, I can't actually see who is fighting who, though. Like,
No, you just see bodies. It shapes people
do
in this gunfight.
do I see muzzle flashes on both sides?
Yes, you do. Coming from both directions.
Okay.
Hey, you have a brief moment of PTSD from the war.
Yeah, right, right.
Was Hall a door kicker or was he what did he do?
He was infantry.
Okay.
He was
Okay.
infantry. Probably in the trenches, knowing his luck.
Okay.
He was young and resilient and, expendable, so, Um, does it seem like it's moving away from the building? Like is
It's
like is this fight like traveling, or are they like in front of us just fucking having it out?
it's too soon to tell. In the chronology of these last three couple scenes, maybe like 3 or 4 minutes have passed.
Okay. Okay. So it's probably not safe. Okay, he's gonna go back upstairs. When I turn around to go back upstairs and I'm looking around and shit, can I see that internal access to the channel?
Yes, actually. There's a trap door in the floor. Um, and it looks like someone could like get a boat like right up under the building, and you could like load things through this hole in the floor. And the trap door is in fact open. I'm gonna say it's like a 5 by 10 rectangle in the floor that's kind of cut out, and it's kind of like this double door type of affair, and both sides are open.
Okay. He's gonna
Make
look
me an
down
awareness
that real
test.
quick. Okay.
Make me an awareness test. If that's what you were gonna do, then yeah, roll it.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Now I get the H coming out.
Yeah, goddamn.
You sons of bitches.
Blame your dice. God damn it.
Right? 28.
28. Holy shit.
I said
So
now the H's fucking come out. Like, God damn it.
yeah. So during the gunfight, uh a during the gunfight, a was something has been disturbed or whatever, and one of the smaller crates tumbles into the water. Um, a there is a flash of pale skin and a fluke as something coils around the crate that's fallen in. You think you see a shape, and you kind of see that tail there that slips down into the channel, and it's gone before your eyes can focus on it. Maybe it was a big fish, maybe not. You sit there, you rub your eyes through them. What the fuck was that? Nope, it's just dark water now.
I'm gonna shut the doors.
You shut the doors? Cool. You shut both fucking sides. Hey, there's a padlock there if you want to use that.
We're gonna do that. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, you
Fuck, I'm
padlock.
done with this day. God damn it. Um, I'm going back upstairs. hopefully without being shot.
Hey,
Um,
Hedges, would you make me an awareness test, please?
I'm trying, Lucky. I'm trying.
19.
Okay, you hear sirens.
Oh, good. Thanks, Buck.
As soon as now, a few moments later, Hall hears some sirens, and pretty quickly the gunfire um fades away, and you hear just people fucking scatter. I mean, it's muffled through two walls and up on the backside of a building, but yeah, um you guys are back there hunkered down. How do you wish to proceed?
Caden, after shutting the dock, the channel door, was going to go back upstairs, move the box out of the way of the catwalk door, and was actually going to carry Lucky out.
Where like where are you carrying him out? So the back door?
Yeah.
Okay, you're
'Cause
going out onto the catwalk.
I was doing this. I was thinking of doing this before the sirens appeared and everything stopped.
Yep.
But basically, because they were occupied in the front, I was going to try to take us out the side and the back.
Okay.
So yeah, it's also more of could probably do the catwalk stairs easier than taking them down the landing stairs at the moment,
Okay. Uh,
especially amid all the glass and the crates and everything. Because yeah,
you guys emerge out onto the catwalk there. You go around the side of the building, and you guys get to the bottom of that stairway, and there's a dead gunman there, um, who has sprawled across his person. Uh, hang on here. He's got an M1920 submachine gun
that's a some bitch.
in his lap. He's goddamn red-haired Irish ginge. Uh, yeah, no, he's collapsed there. Someone fucking got him because there's eight bullet wounds, dead center mass in his torso.
Nice.
Um, but yeah, you guys are come out of the building as the police show the fuck up, and not a moment too goddamn soon.
Right.
And Hall, you see a familiar face, and Inspector Caldew, uh, Caldew called you, and he comes out and he's fucking yelling at these younger cops, and it's just there's bodies all over this. Like looks like there's a rumble out here is what happens. And there's bodies, guns all over the place. It's a bloodbath here. Um, there looks like there was a brief melee here where one such street tough had his arm chopped off with a cleaver, and the individual who has a death grip on said cleaver has his head blown away. One of the younger cops picks up a sawed-off shotgun, and they're just trying to cordon this place off as holy shit. Um, how does the party proceed?
Um, I'm gonna go up to the other detective with Lucky in my arms,
Mm,
um, telling him I need I need an ambo, an ambulance as soon as possible.
he just turns around as an ambo pulls up.
Very good.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
And I will carry Lucky over there if the other detective wants to follow to ask questions, he can. But my first priority is getting lucky on that damn ambo
Yeah. At this point,
because I'm fucking limping from it.
I think the individuals who have bullet wounds will be seen to as maybe Dr. Hedges count all of your lucky stars and thank all the gods that no lead touched your flesh. And through both gunfights. Uh and you can, if you'd like, you can exercise some of your authority as a professor of the local university here. See what you want to do, man. You've kind of got this a pretty thick role playing environment here as these cops are combing the place.
So, uh, am I speaking with the inspector right now or one of
You
the
can you can
other?
speak with whoever you want.
All right. So I'm going to, first of all, just as a side note, I've got the ledger secreted under my jacket. So
Attaboy.
I brought that out with me. I'm not mentioning that. Um, I'm just explaining to the inspector uh, uh, that Hall was uh, following up on a lead, and Lucky and I just happened to be in the neighborhood, and so we just joined up with him since we're friends. Unfortunately, it turned into this war zone that nobody was expecting, and but mainly I try to keep it vague and don't mention anything about zombies at all.
Yeah, right.
I keep coming across you know very scattered, very I'm trying to be professional. I'm trying to be helpful. I'm trying to do my duty and inform the police what's going on. But it's very obvious that the professor is a little bit overwhelmed by everything that's going on. Again, that's the image I want to portray at this point in time, and because I really don't want too intense of an interrogation going down at this moment. Uh, and
Okay.
mentioning that you know Lucky got hit, Hall got hit, gunfire's coming from everywhere. I'm not sure who any of these people are or what was going on with any of this. We we were just checking this office out, and everything just went crazy.
Okay. So the cops take your statement, uh, and they're at least the inspector. Uh, actually, before I continue, make me an insight test. I wanna see if you're the one conversing with the inspector and whoever else is
Okay,
with him.
so that'd be a cunning, right?
Insight.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes. There we go.
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. Kind of
It's
insight
funny.
is under kind of cool.
All right, so that'll be a 14.
Attaboy. Uh, the inspector. An inspector knows some things. Like as you're talking to him, and he's kind of like giving you this, like, oh, okay, cool, all right, all right. Um, it's not. It's like he knows some things that he's not letting on when he's confirming some of your suspicions, but he's it's pretty clear that he's omitting quite a bit here. Something about him doesn't sit right with you.
All right.
And he keeps taking out a flask that's got a symbol of what we kind of like a local religion, if you wanna be that way. It's like a flask one would have for holy water, but he's drinking it like it's a hip flask for like whiskey, and like he's taken a swig like 6 times since you started this conversation, since you
All
started
right.
giving him your statement, and he doesn't look you in the eye. He's just, oh, okay, all right, yeah, we'll take care of that. Yeah, it's a local gang, and they've been a couple of them are after Renshaw for this ledger that he had. Apparently, uh it's pretty valuable. I don't know what's in there. Um, that statement sticks out to you like I don't know what's in the ledger. You're shut the fuck up. You're a liar. Absolutely. And he says, "Did you find the ledger in there?" Pointedly. Did you find the
Uh,
ledger in the office?
we were looking around in the office for some papers, and that's when the gunfire started. So
But you didn't find the ledger at all.
no, we haven't had a chance to search the office really yet.
Make me a deception test.
That's
Now,
cunning as well.
This is all the things I'm good at.
you
Damn
can't
you,
just
Lucky.
skills that cannot be used untrained. Deception minus fucking 4.
All right. But is it
Harry,
based?
where the fuck are you when we need you?
But it's
Full of lead.
based off the cunning, right?
Yes, sir. You're.
All right.
I'm pretty sure that's
But
your highest stat, right?
yes, it is.
Hell yeah.
But you said I take a -4.
Because it's untrained, yes. Unless you want to use your luck points.
Right. Well, I might be. Etiquette, awareness, society.
Oh, oh,
Okay. So no deception. Closest I got some society stuff. All right. So all right, let's see what I roll and what I might need to do here.
yep.
All right. So I rolled a 13. And
That's at least a moderate difficulty if you moderate success. Excuse me,
all
a
right.
moderate, yeah. But if you want to
I'm
use
gonna
more skill point,
yeah, I'm gonna throw some of my luck points in there
okay,
to turn this into. I definitely want this guy believing me that I'm inept, irrelevant, and not worth paying too much attention to.
okay, all right. So, a difficulty of 24 is considered a nightmare difficulty, and uh, that's probably the best. You don't know what he rolled on his insight,
Right.
but but 24 is the max difficulty on something. How many I keep calling them spell points. Excuse me. How many luck points do you have?
I got 24.
I mean,
So I'm
if
gonna,
you want to bump that up to 20, your 13 up to 24, go for it.
yeah, I'm gonna bump that up. I want a, a success out of this.
Okay. What do you say? When reduce your luck points there. Now what do you tell him?
When he asked pointedly, "Did you find the ledger?" I very specifically say, "We didn't get time to search the office thoroughly. We got in there. We were starting to look around on the desk at the papers on top, and then the next thing, bullets were flying everywhere."
Okay. Would you like
So
to know what
we
he rolled on his insight?
sure.
13. Tie goes to the defender, so he would have succeeded.
Okay,
Um,
I'll take it as well spent.
yeah, attaboy. Well done, Smitty. Now, so he just like, all right. Uh, but it should really stick out to you, as well as the audience, why does a cop want to know what's in a ledger that you now know has notes about a cult as well as a bunch of mobster names, as well as a name of one of your colleagues? So, and where is the ledger right now?
I've got it under my jacket.
Okay. So, did you find the ledger? Yeah, I've got it right here. No,
No,
it's
that's
it,
I when he grabbed up Lucky, I grabbed up the ledger. Hmm.
copy.
But
So yeah, no, do you have the ledger? No, you didn't have enough time to uh search the place, and he just nods and leaves, kind of taking you at your word. Um, and I mean, with your social standing as a well-to-do professor at the university, he's not going to question you further. So Inspector called you, leaves you there, and um, just Terry, is there anything that you wanted to say before the busty nurse gives you some morphine?
No, I'm just,
Enjoying the
out of
view.
it. I'm trying to like stay awake just because I've always heard that's what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
I'm trying to concentrate on conversations going on around me, so it's starting to like become a little bit easier to hear. So I'm trying to pick out like voices and things around.
So yeah, no, Hall looks across the ambo as the hot blonde nurse gives Mercer some morphine, and he's done. Hey, honey, you want to bring that on over here, please? Hell yeah.
Right?
I'm also hurting. Let's have some of that.
And I don't mean the morphine.
Yeah, right. Ha! Um, I think that's a good place for us to uh see you next fucking week, I think. That'll be I think that's it. We'll put the characters to bed. Thank you everybody for tuning into chapter 2 here. But yeah, we'll be back next week.